When the debate about the greatest point guards in NBA history unfolds, Chris Paul's name often fails to take center stage. This oversight is perplexing, given his remarkable skill set. Paul checks every box when it comes to basketball proficiency, orchestrating offenses with pinpoint precision, playing elite-level defense, scoring efficiently, and maintaining an incredibly low turnover rate. With the second highest assist total of all time, 9 all-defensive team selections, and 11 all-star appearances, he's not just a player, but a natural leader who elevates his teammates wherever he goes. So, why isn't CP3 in the GOAT conversation? The answer lies in his playoff misfortunes, but these setbacks don't overshadow his prime years of dominance. Paul's journey began in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, in 1985. From a young age, he was passionate about sports, excelling as a quarterback in football and a point guard in basketball. His grandfather, Nathaniel Jones, a role model, taught him the values of hard work and leadership at his black-owned service station. Despite facing height-related doubts when trying out for the high school basketball team, Paul's determination paid off. After starting on the junior varsity team, a growth spurt propelled him to stardom. As a senior, he averaged an astonishing 31 points, 6 rebounds, 9.5 assists, and 6 steals per game, leading his team to a 27-3 record in regional finals. His performance earned him the North Carolina Mr. Basketball title and national recognition. At Wake Forest University, Paul continued to shine. As a freshman, he set school records in three-point percentage, free throw percentage, assists, and steals. His sophomore year was cut short by a 1-game suspension for punching an opponent, but it didn't dim his talent. Declaring for the 2005 NBA draft, Paul was selected by the New Orleans Hornets. In his rookie season, he averaged 16 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and over 2 steals per game, narrowly missing out on a unanimous Rookie of the Year award. The Hornets' record improved significantly, but it wasn't enough to make the playoffs. However, in his third season, Paul led the league in assists and steals, averaging 21 points and 4 rebounds per game. The Hornets won 56 games, their best result in franchise history, and Paul finished second in MVP voting behind Kobe Bryant. In the playoffs, he led New Orleans to its first playoff series win, but they fell short against the San Antonio Spurs in the second round. Despite facing future Hall of Famers, Paul was the best player in the series, leading in points, assists, and steals. The 2009 season was a career high for Paul, scoring 22.8 points per game and leading the league in assists and steals once again. His all-around excellence was undeniable, finishing 5th in MVP voting and 6th in Defensive Player of the Year voting. Magic Johnson's MVP seasons were comparable, but Paul was a superior defender. Unfortunately, a lack of talent around him prevented him from winning the MVP. After several injury-plagued seasons and playoff disappointments in New Orleans, Paul was traded to the Los Angeles Clippers in 2011. This trade was initially controversial, but it ultimately proved beneficial. With the Clippers, Paul led a fast-paced offense, earning the team the nickname Lob City for his spectacular alley-oop dunks to Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. He continued to excel, leading the league in steals and assists and finishing high in MVP voting. However, the Clippers faced playoff heartbreak, including a series sweep by the Spurs and a meltdown against the Oklahoma City Thunder. In 2015, Paul played a remarkable series against San Antonio, but the Clippers choked against the Houston Rockets in the conference semifinals. In the following seasons, injuries and team chemistry issues plagued the Clippers, and Paul was traded to Houston in 2018. In Houston, Paul and James Harden thrived together, leading the Rockets to 65 wins and the conference finals. Unfortunately, Paul's hamstring injury in Game 5 against Golden State derailed their championship hopes. The following season, the partnership with Harden deteriorated, and the Rockets lost to the Warriors in the playoffs. Traded to Oklahoma City in 2019, Paul defied expectations, leading the Thunder to the playoffs as a 5th seed. He played a crucial role in their series against the Rockets, nearly leading them to an upset. In 2020, he was traded to the Phoenix Suns, where he finally found playoff success. At 35, he led the Suns to the NBA Finals, but they lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. In 2022, the Suns had the best record in the league, but they suffered an embarrassing loss to the Dallas Mavericks in the playoffs. This marked the end of Paul's prime, which lasted 17 years. Throughout his career, Paul averaged 18.1 points, 9.5 assists, 5.5 rebounds, and 2.1 steals per game, shooting efficiently from the field, three-point line, and free throw line. Unlike Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, Paul didn't take over games with flashy scoring. Instead, he played methodically and efficiently within a team concept. Similar to Steve Nash and John Stockton, he was a pass-first point guard who made the right decisions and found open teammates. Despite not winning a championship, Paul is arguably the best defender at the point guard position, with 9 all-defensive team selections and an NBA record 6 steals titles. His low turnover rate is also a testament to his basketball IQ. In conclusion, Chris Paul's career is a tale of perseverance, skill, and leadership. His playoff setbacks may have overshadowed his regular season excellence, but they don't define his legacy. He's the point god, a master of the game who left an indelible mark on the NBA. Whether it's his precise passing, lockdown defense, or clutch shooting, Paul's contributions to the sport are undeniable. Even without a championship ring, he's one of the greatest point guards of all time, and his impact on the game will be remembered for generations to come.